Today's video, there is a lot of chit chat and stories in there, so please stay tuned as I do my makeup so you can see the whole thing. It is fun, it is encouraging, it is uplifting, so don't skip a minute of it, because maybe, just maybe, that might empower you to go out and empower somebody else. Keep watching to see how I create this look. Hello everyone, welcome back to Simply Makeup. I am V. In today's video, I am going to create an eye look with the colors of in today's video, I am going to use a couple colors to create an eye look that represents a gem. I hope I have the right gem in mind. As usual, I just wake up and do. So flow with it, let's flow with it. It's going to get very noisy because I have some people working right behind the camera, right there next door. So I'm trying to do my intro fast. I hope I get to talk and the noise won't come through. This bracelet right here, my hubby got it for me in Vegas from this company, and they have all the different stuff in here about the signs and the rocks, and I was planning to do a video on it, and then a friend of mine emailed me and we were talking, and one of her suggestions was to do a look like a gemstone, and I was like, wow, we are on the same wavelength. So I am using a couple colors from the Sephora palette to create a gemstone look. I am going more towards a Tourmaline because Tourmaline has a lot of various colors in it, so I'm going with this color. Hopefully, I'm talking louder because I can hear them back there talking. Hopefully I can get this color done and it will look like the gemstone. So my friend, this is for you, and that is what I was telling you in the email. When you said that, I say, oh my God, I have something just like that in mind. So it was this video I was talking about. I just hadn't filmed it yet, so I'm filming it today. I remember when I was growing up in Dominica, we had rivers, and we used to go motorcycle. Okay, I think he's gone now. He or she's gone now. And we used to go down to the river, and we used to catch crayfish. We call them in patois book. And we would get a basin, put it next to a rock, and one person would hold the basin and the other person would lift the rock up, and then the person who's holding the basin holds it with one hand and take one hand and push everything in the basin and then lift it off the river out of the water. Sometimes the basin was so full of water, the book, which is the crayfish or crawfish, would jump right out the basin, so we'd lose some. And another way we used to catch them, which was more efficient, was with a basket. We would have straw baskets. We would go and would lift the rock and we would get them in there, because by the time you lift the basket up, the water is straining right through, so the book or crayfish, crawfish, had nowhere else to go. It was stuck. So this is how we caught our crayfish. They call it shrimp, they call it crawfish. In patois we call it book. And we enjoyed roasting it over open fire, or sometimes cleaning it and then cooking it like, regular food. And that was a shrimp. All these years we've been enjoying catching shrimp and cooking it and having fun. And here in the islands, we thought we were poor. We were rich because we had a river where we can go catch this thing and cook it, or sometimes roast it. And it was delicious, delicious. So catching book was very, very interesting. And it was fun, something you look forward to. You know, a couple of your friends were like, hey, let's go down a basso. Let's go down and go get crayfish. And we did that. Another thing my brother used to do, and we used to do it with him too, we would go down to the river, and God forbid somebody was downstream washing. We would block the river. We would get rocks and put across, and then we would take straw, grass, leaves, branches, and put them together and block the water. So then the area that was no water was flowing, all the crayfish would be jumping up and down because there's no water. And then that's how we would catch book, shrimp, crayfish. We would catch it like that. So that was another way we did it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I have my first color done. I'm going to try another color over it. Hopefully it looks like the stone Tourmaline. Yeah, but we had fun growing up in the river. My neighbor was a fisherman. He was a free diving fisherman. He would go dive in to catch fish in the big open Atlantic Ocean. He would come back with lots of fish, and some days he'd come back with a lot of lobsters. We used to call it in Patois huma. And he would come back with lobsters, and you know, the neighborhood always get the first preference. So every now and then my mom would buy a lobster and would cook it and eat it, never realizing it was America's, you know, expensive food. All this time at that age I was eating stuff that I never even realized was an expensive delicacy. It is interesting, the things, you know, when you move and you realize you've been eating all this expensive stuff all this time, and it was like nothing. But when you don't know, you don't know. But yeah, we used to call the lobster huma. So he'd always say when he come back, he'd be like, he have huma for sale. So I had lobster and shrimp at a very, very young age. I used to go catch my own shrimp, my own snails, which is escargot, and didn't even realize I was eating really rich foods and not realizing that. So sometimes you just don't know, and you know, you don't know stuff about people. You can't be envious about people. You don't know what people are going through behind closed doors. We all come on YouTube and we have fun, and we show the face that we want people to see. But when I come on YouTube, I am not showing the face I want people to see. This is me. If you show up at my house, this is who you see. This is it. You see me, this. It doesn't change. Because I understood a long time ago, my mom used to tell us, nobody is better than the next person. All of us need air to breathe. You don't have air, you die. I don't have air, I die. So what's the difference? We all need the same air. I'm going to use this by Colored Rain. It's the liquid lip color, and it is called Kiss Me. I like the color. I like the name. I love this color. This is cute. Cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, the tourmaline is a stone of protection and peace. This is the tourmaline right here. I hope you can see it. And I try to mimic it as much as possible with the colors that I had in my palette. So this is the look I created today. And my message, inspirational, encouraging message is, don't try to be like anyone else. No one else. Not even like me, because you cannot be anybody else but you. You were created to be you, your unique self, your little tweaks and quirks. We all have them. Be proud of who you are. When nobody else is proud of you, you should be proud of you. There will always be tough days. There will always be hard times. But there is also good times. And being proud of you when you're good will help you when you're going through tough times. Because sometimes the world seems like it's against you. I want you to remember how proud you are of you and think of a happy, happy memory to bring you back from being so down. We all have them. If somebody tells they don't have them, it's a lie. Run the other direction, because we have them. But we have to remember those days when we are in the slump. Try to remember a happy memory or sing a happy song to get us lifted up again. Be proud of you when nobody else is proud of you. And to my tourmaline color, and again I will show you the tourmaline right here, and it say it's for protection and peace. And my hubby got this for me, like I said, when he went to Vegas with this. Because you know I love stones, I love meditation, I love, you know, all that good stuff, powerful energy, because you need those. Because when you are down, God, I'm telling you, you need to dig deep inside to find stuff that empowers you. Because everything you need is inside you. The world have a lot of stuff that we enjoy, but when we are down, what we need is inside. So keep working on the inside. Have fun. Always remember, self is first. Love self plenty. Take care of self. And I simply make up a saying to go out there and live life, because it is very, very short. And I will see you soon. Bye.